Affiliate Summit East 2025. We got the events director, James Tappenden, all the way from London, UK. If you're in digital marketing, you gotta be at this show.
There's almost like a magic to the shows in the sense of people that I speak to who keep doing it for 40 years. They're telling me about the boat party that kicked it all off and how great that was and how they met their business partner here, how they grew their business here. And everyone's got a story, even if it's their first time. The takeaways were good, the networking was fantastic. Like, it just has that little magic.
You guys have big brands here too, like Fortune 500 companies here. It's not just digital marketers.
They're here and they want to network. Brands want to meet, publishers want to meet, agencies want to meet, and that's why you come to fairs. And
let's talk about the creator, right? You have a creator session.
if you are wondering about influencer creative marketing, you need to be there.
This is the future, and I'm amazed at how little brands know about it.
Yeah.
They might have a great product, but the social media presence is terrible. So I feel like that's a show that if someone wants to expand the horizon, you got to go to a show like that.
It's intense, there's a lot going on, but people want that quick connection. Some of those 50 hands you shake that day, they give you a really good intro.
If you're in the audience and you're watching this and you're scared to come to your first show, just fucking grab your balls, come. This is where the movers and shakers are. All right, guys. Affiliate Summit East 2025, day one. We got the events director, James Tappenden, all the way from London, UK. I just came back from London, had a fantastic time over there. Good to have you in the show, James.
Thanks for having me now.
Listen, everyone knows Affiliate Summit. If you're in digital marketing, you gotta be at this show. Affiliate Summit East in New York. Just so you guys know, I came here for my first time, was 2017 in New York. And it's crazy because I had a meeting that day, right, with a gentleman that I don't really do business with the guy for like a year.
Yep.
And guess what? We merged our companies in 2022, he and I.
Yep.
I have done like stupid amounts of volume. We're known as leaders in our space, but this is where I met my partner Ed Payne, you know? So it's just crazy how this place has a soft spot for me, not only because I'm from this area, but a lot of history. And I feel like a lot of people got history with Affiliate Summit.
Yeah, I feel like, so for reference, I'm new. This is my first time to East. I've been to West, but like there's always like a magic to the shows in the sense of people that I speak to who keep doing it for 40 years. They're telling me about the boat party that kicked it all off and how great that was and how they met their business partner here, how they grew their business here. And yeah, everyone's got a story, even if it's their first time. I generally spoke to someone today in our M&A briefings this morning. He pulled me back afterwards and said, honestly, this is the best session I've been to at a conference in a long, long time. The takeaways were good. The networking was fantastic. Like, it just has that little magic.
Yeah, it does. And you know, I was gonna say too, one thing I got to do a better job. I think a lot of people, the speakers are just amazing, right? And I'll tell you, 2 years ago, a buddy of mine, Anthony Sandria, he sold his company for $70 million. He was a lead gen company, and that was like mind-boggling because it was the first time I've heard of somebody in our industry sell their company for such a high multiple, right? And he was doing pay-per-flow, he was doing debt, insurance, that kind of stuff. Look, he literally sold his company, I don't know, April something, and like 2 or 3 weeks later, he was on stage talking about how he did it, and the takeaways were mind-blowing. And then I tell you what, it gave me hope. And really, like a year later, we were getting buyout offers. But you talk about M&A, right? Speakers. I mean, you guys have big brands here too, like Fortune 500 companies here. It's not just digital marketers. I mean, everyone's got a market in some capacity. So I think that's another thing that people forget about.
Yeah, I think so as well. And I'll do a small club for our Creative Economy e-show, which is coming up the day after us as well, where this is the first time to have it. And some of the brands that we've got on there are just fantastic. Like, they're here and they want to network. That's the other thing as well that I think, I mean, you walk around, how many meeting spaces have we got? We've got 5, 6, 7 rooms. We've got flow out rooms because brands want to meet, publishers want to meet, agencies want to meet, and that's why you come to fairs. And
absolutely, and it's such a cheat code in a way to fast track your career. I remember one of my first shows I came here. I met back in 2017. I used to old school. I work in New York. I work in Jersey. I would make cold calls. I cold call people, right? And I was so used to a hard sell. Yeah. I'd make 300 calls, try to get someone on the phone, get through the secretary. I came here and people told me what kind of leads they wanted to buy. And I was like, are you serious? I didn't realize it was that easy, you know? And not that it's that easy, but the point is you have to sell yourself. You have to be credible and whatever, but it's such a fast track. So if you're in the audience and you're watching this and you're scared to come to your first show, just fucking grab your balls, come. Yeah, because it's like, this is where the movers and shakers are. Yeah, no connection could change your career.
And I think, like, I mean, you've seen the meat market. It's intense. There's a lot going on, but exactly as you just said, it's people want that quick connection. They want to know whether we can work together here and now. And if not, it's, great day and on to the next person. But from those 50 hands you shake that day, they give you a really good intro. They tell you, this is what I'm looking for. Come with your business. And hopefully the answer is yes. And then, that's how these connections are made.
What you talking about the meat market, right? The meat market is very unique.
Yes.
Yeah. What are your tips for navigating? It's almost like speed dating, right?
Yeah, it is. And that's, it's a very good way to describe it. Like, first of all, expect a little bit of chaos. I mean, it's an affiliate market, it's performance marketing, right? So expect a little bit of chaos, keep it. But I'd say do your planning, because it is so busy. There's a lot of conversations going on at the moment. Pull up the app, download the app, see who you need to see, write a list, add and book them all with them, do your meetings. Because if you try and, if you're looking for serendipity to advance your business, you might get disappointed because they're going to be having meetings, they're going to be talking, and you might miss them, sort of thing. So do your planning, make sure you've got your top 10 list. These are the guys I need to see, and I'm going to make sure I do it. So make that plan, stick to it, and just brave the meat market.
And I would say one tip I'd give the people is that, let's say you're doing a mortgage for sake of discussion, or even tomorrow, I'm moderating a panel. The panel, I was just telling Henny from the Affiliate Summit team, between me and I have a couple of clients on the panel. I've calculated, we spent over $200 million on leads. I have a client he may have spent $150 million himself. Yeah. Because he was doing $3 million a year from the $3 million a month for several years, right? Now he's going $1 million a month in Spanish. He's compressed a little bit because the industry is compressed for him. Yeah. But the other client is doing 7 figures a month. I've done that myself too. So it's just crazy that you have people with that kind of credentials on there, right? And then also a cheat code is, let's say, I'm going to give you some really good sauce here. If you're a publisher that's selling home improvement leads, come to that panel. You might go speak to someone on the stage, or the people that are in that panel, they're probably advertisers who buy home improvement leads too. So it's such a freaking cheat code. It's not just what's on the meat market. There's so many ways to monetize here and make that connection.
And what I'll say is that we have a loyal base. I think is around 67% of the companies come back in some capacity following it. But that doesn't mean around 30% of users is new, which means new chances to connect, new partners available. The show is always growing. So every year you're going to find more people. And that's why you've got to be here. You've got to network, you've got to do the work, and you've got to attend the sessions. Because you don't know who you're going to bump into and who you're going to meet. That's affiliate summer.
Yeah, I forget who it was. They said 90% of success is just showing up.
Yeah,
and it's so freaking true, man. Yeah, it's crazy.
So let me ask you, how do you think the show's 2017 to now? What are the big changes that I see?
You know what it is? It's made. I think a sophistication, or maybe it's a matter like when I came here in 2017, I was like a newbie.
Yeah,
right. I was just getting started. I came from the call center space, and call centers and leads are married. You need good leads for a call center, and you need a good call center to work the leads, right? So I had a little bit of a leg up because I understood both sides of the equation. So that when I spoke to advertisers, I understood their pain points, right? But I didn't really know how to navigate. So at Affiliate Summit, the first time I came was a little intimidating because there was so much going on, right? But then, like you said, you go on the app, look at that. And I would do that. I'd have my checklist, blah, 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 blah. These are the people I want to meet and whatever. So I feel like, though, since then, it's gotten more sophisticated. I think it's better quality. And you do see a lot of newer people. I like little new people. I like new ideas, right? And you get a good international crowd, which I love because I feel like some of the best media buyers in the world come from like Eastern Europe. Some come from Western Europe too. I mean, they come from Asia or for India. So the point is that they got fresh perspectives. You can't be doing the same thing all the time. So you need to talk to them and get ideas. And you get ideas. What is a new vertical? Like what's something hot? Like Nutrient, GOPs are hot. This is hot. Like, so to me, I just think the evolution has been great. And I think it gets better year over year.
Yeah. And what I will say is people rely on the show and the content and coming to your session to understand not only what is going in the what's going on in the market now, but what's next. And I think that's big for people. I think it's such a fast-paced industry. I mean, we can talk about SEO, about AI, we can talk about retail commerce. People come here to understand that stuff and then they take that into their meetings and they go off and say, okay, well, this is now what I understand. I've increased my understanding of these areas which are going to be critical for my business, and now I can go have a conversation about that with a potential party fully in the know. So yeah, again, what time's your session tomorrow?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. So excited. Yeah.
I went a little crazy last night. You know, I was in Europe for a month. And I come here, see my friends, see clients. And I got a little too exuberant last night. So I'm glad I did it last night and not tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on my A game tomorrow. Yeah. We're gonna bring the heat.
Are you coming to the efficient part?
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah. But I'm gonna take it easy, though. I'm not gonna be bro, I'm gonna drink some water, man.
The rumor is I'm closing up the shop, so yeah, I'll see you there. Yeah.
How many people at the show?
4,500 people.
Okay.
Like, and if you came to the show, I mean, if it, post-COVID a couple of years ago, you're talking about 3.5. So every year, and what we want to do with the show is we want it to be quality. Yeah. It's like, we're not interested in, blowing it up to 10,000, just for the sake of it. We want the people who, are going to add to the show, are going to be interested in actually meeting. And so, yeah, so we're growing it every year. And then it's, it's going to get to the point where we're going to be, getting close to the West number, which is 7,000 is how it says.
Affiliate Summit West is massive, man. That's like that's one that you really gotta be on your A game because there's so much going on, right? So I was in that. So 7,000 people,
7,000, and like the shows. And what's a really interesting fact is only 25% of the audience go to both shows. So again, it's 75% net new audience depending on which show you go to. But yeah, West is a different beast. It's post Christmas. It's that January. It's the first event of it. It kicks off Peaking's years, essentially. That's how it works. And if Easter's crazy, West I think takes it up a notch.
West is a whole different animal. That's where it's everyone's there. Like you gotta. I'm surprised it's 25%. I mean, my circle. I feel a good chunk of them come here and they go there. Yeah. And it's something that depends on where they live. If someone's on the West Coast, they might not come to the East Coast. I mean, I do both. I believe you gotta be there. You gotta show up, like I said. But yeah, West is it's amazing. I mean, they're all amazing and they all got the different flavor. But I like this one too because I feel like you get a lot of the Europeans.
Yeah,
they'll come there. They'll come to East, but they won't come to the West.
I totally agree. Like it's and obviously it's a distant drive. I do feel like here is where people think this is where I'm going to get business done. Like you said, with a lot of people are from Europe, obviously East Coast, but it's the people who are here is like, yes, I need to. We're halfway through the year now. How do I make sure my second half is as good as it possibly could be for coming to East and doing the meetings?
Yeah, that's amazing. So let's talk about the creator, right? You have a creator session. Is that Wednesday or what's it?
Yeah, so a creator coming live. It's been in West for a couple of years now. But we thought this is the first time it is running at East. If you are wondering about influencer creative marketing, if you are new to it or you've already decided it's going to be an investment piece for you, you need to be there. It is full of brands who again kind of. They know it's the opportunity and they're just trying what some of them are working at Skype and some of them are picking it up and absolutely running away with it.
How many people are going to be there?
I'd be about 500 to 1,000 people that are going to be there. So it's a smaller audience. It's a more intimate audience. But as we know, it's what's growing.
No, that's going to grow. And I was going to say, you got to be ahead of the curve and the trends. You guys got to start going with this one because I know we have the LFG show, right? That's our podcast. So I've gotten this creator economy a bit down with my tone, but this is the future. And I'm amazed at how little brands know about it. Yeah. And they might have a great product, but the social media presence is terrible.
Yeah.
Right. So I feel like the people that get ahead of this, you see teenagers that are killing it right now because they get it, right? They get the AI, they get all this stuff and they know how to really maximize. So I feel like that's a show that someone wants to expand the horizon. Yeah. You got to go to a show like that.
Yeah. I mean, things like TikTok Shop, like I'm again coming into the market and it's something that I'm learning of, but it is, as we all know, it's going to blow up. And again, people will be coming on Wednesday, they'll be coming to learn about that and find out how it's done. Yeah. And what I think is relatively interesting as well is affiliate. If we go in the ballroom and you're an affiliate marketer, there's always this question around, how much budget can I get? I'm always justifying myself to my CMO so this channel to be one that we should be investing in. But at the moment, creator and influencer, it's like there's people are like, yes, we're investing in it. Hand over fist, the CMO is focusing on it. So it's exciting at the moment, but I think it's going to be big.
No, I think it's going to be huge. And I'm glad you guys are doing that. You're giving the opportunity. And I wonder what you might know this number, but what percentage of people that come to ASC go to that event?
That I don't know. I will. That's
Probably low.
and let me correct myself. 500 brands at the show on Wednesday. 12,500 overall. But yeah, we've got over 500 brands signed up before I get told off with that.
Are you gonna be doing that at ASW too?
Yeah, it's running ASW for a couple of years, so it's been there. It's we usually do the meat market, we do the ETA, and then that runs alongside. But it's the first time here, and it's going to be staying. It's going to be growing, I think.
I wish I leave tomorrow night, but at ASW, I'm definitely gonna be at that one.
Yeah, no, please do. I mean, I can take some pictures for you. I can even dial you in if you want to do it. It's going to be good.
Yeah, you gotta be ahead of the curve when it comes out.
It's what you need to do if you.
So what are you excited about with like what's the future of ASE?
It's a good question. I think I think what people are kind of looking for is people are looking for their niche. People are looking for their audience. People are looking at, okay, well, how do I own this section of the market? And I think that's something that we can help with. We are we of course want to be talking about the big macro things going on in the market, but actually, how can we help you find those in 20 home and brew people that are going to matter you? Yeah. How do we find those 30 fitness, people who are doing, I don't know, fitness on, how do we find that 30 people specific for you? Because that's what you've come to the show for. So I think, again, moving away from a serendipity of life, where we're just going to hit them home, we're going to help peak planners that we're going to help them out. Okay, well, this is the audience that you're looking for. This is what we're going to deliver for you. So as much as we can, we deliver ROI for you as soon as the show starts, because here are the meetings you've got booked in. Here are the people. Here's the meetup in financial services that you need to go to. So I think that's going to be, that's how the show is going to shape up as much as possible, as much ROI as we can possibly do. Then.
Yeah, I love it. Again, Affiliate Summit. You guys have been great for my career. A lot of people I know. I mean, collapsing time frames, right? Meeting the right people. Yeah. And I'll come. I've been coming here since 2017. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop. Yeah. I just love it. I like getting the new ideas. And if you guys aren't coming, you gotta start coming, right? Follow what you guys are doing. You guys are making a big press, and I love what's going on, man. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
And I assume if anyone's thinking about coming, they can reach out to you, and they, I'm sure you're happy to ask that. But say, okay, I'm thinking about ASC or ASW. How do we approach this? I'm sure you'll be happy to help them out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, guys, hit me up. I mean, if I can give you any tips, we just dropped a lot of good tips here, but they're all here, right? The movers and shakers are here. There's people they want to transact, and it's easier. You see someone face to face, you can't put a price to that. It's like you can have a call over Zoom, but it's not the same. The connection.
It's not the same. Yeah, we all did COVID, and this is how it's.
The only time I didn't come was during COVID. It didn't happen, right?
Yeah.
Well, good stuff, James. Great to have you on the show.
Thank you so much, man. Great to be here.
So let's follow ASC. Show them some love. Come to the show, guys. Let's fucking go.
Get ready to level your shit up with the LFG show. We travel the globe to bring you heavy hitters from all walks of life. We've been talking some serious business, from the best digital marketers, government contracting experts, to top athletic and celebrity doctors. We've got it all covered. We're talking to guys with cash in for billions with a B. And the best thing is, we're just getting started. So hold on tight. We're about to crank it up a notch. Get ready for next level networking and masterminds within the LFG community. Scared money don't make no money or honey. Hit the subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, and let's fucking go.